All right. Hello, YouTube, and welcome to Master Rank. The first part of it, anyway. So, I have already went ahead and made a kind of starting set for Master Rank because just the defense gain is way too high to ignore. So, got Gyrototus legs for the focus because I need one level of it. But I have two for my charm. This replaces the earplugs I have, plus it gives health boost too, which is always nice. Critical boost because I will still have full critical draw with this. So, critical boost will just be more damage on my draw attacks. As for weapon, I'm just gonna stick with Rathalos stuff. I'm not really too concerned. I know there's like... It's weird for all of the debates of what the best great swords are. Rathalos never comes up, and I don't know why, but whatever. It's working for me. Has, it has some crit chance on it. And, yeah. And then this is the set I'm planning on doing later. I get one level of focus, because I'm never getting level 3 charm, because it requires tempered Black Veil, Bal Hazak, and screw that. But like this gives me the one focus I need, and it's a 4-3 in one slot, so that's pretty nice. And then I want Frostcraft for obvious reasons. So 4 Volcana pieces are kind of the way to go. And this also gets me full critical draw. And yeah. That's the plan for kind of like all of Master Rank, honestly. But first things first, because we need to have focus, I'm actually gonna go Beatotus than Gyrototus. Sucks a little bit, but what can you do? But before I get into this first hunt, if you watch this on YouTube, like and subscribe. If you want to hang out live whenever I do these every Monday, Wednesday, Friday at 7:30 Eastern over on Twitch. Link is in the description. Come on by, hang out, have a good time. And yeah. Also, feel free to, go to the channel and look at the playlist. Got all these for every other weapon almost. But yeah, let's do this. Hopefully this goes alright. And we drink these now. Man, I forgot I had speed heating. Last time I was drinking those. But alright. Now, I know that I have like, what is that? I think I just do a draw attack into Slinger Burst, and I can just skip to True Charge Slash. Like, even though I know that exists, I don't think that would be fun. So I'm probably really not going to change my playstyle, like, at all. Wow, that somehow still hit. Now the thing that sucks is I will be losing earplugs at some point. I'm hoping I'll be able to get it back through decorations, but I'm not that hopeful, honestly. I'll just be straight up. I don't see it happening. I very rarely get decorations I want like that. Oh, he's coming in. Whatever. Oh, well, he didn't, but he was going to. Alright. That course first material I get is not any I can use. Alright. Didn't tackle through it. That's fine. Nice. Sorry, Popo. We You suck. I mean, less than Gyarados, but... I'll take it. Alright, I guess I do have, basically free Mega Potions now. They're actually useful for healing now. We That's how it goes sometimes. Come on, go. Oh, okay, well, he went to sleep instead. Weird tactical decision, but, you know, whatever. So, let's go here, I guess. The wall screwed me up, damn it. I had a feeling, too, if I just ignored it. I had a feeling I was gonna hit the wall. Oh well. Not that big of a deal. Oh my. I don't think he's gonna go far enough forward, yeah. Um. Fine. It's a little annoying, but it's fine. Okay. Wow. Oh, there's Boba over there. I was like, how the hell did he get paralyzed? Let's refresh our hot drink. And also, I think my fireproof mantle is not going to help me very much here. Yeah, that works. I can see the heads, so... There we go. We are. There he goes. 10 minutes ain't bad. I can't complain too much about that. Alright, cool. First on the master rank. Done. Yeah, that didn't feel too bad. How did I get enough to make the Beatotis piece? Honestly, getting health boost before I have my full set of armor is kind of nice. So that means I won't die instantly. I have like a quarter of the armor I'm supposed to have. I mean, power prolonger doesn't really help, but first 4 slot and has health boosts on it? Sure. Alright. I mean, prefer 1 slot health boost, but hey, I'm not gonna be too picky there. Did I get what I need? I did. Also, the Steamworks I will be doing after stream, so next two, well, this and the next part. Yeah, so this is just an upgrade, pretty much. It's actually, I still have guts too. I'm pretty sure, right? Yeah. But alright, so next stop is, I guess, Gyarados? Because I need focus, like,
How you doing?
and there's not really another source for it early game. Unless I get a decoration for it, but I don't think I'll get that lucky. So, next up on the chopping block, and it's a very big chopping block because of the size of the sword, Gyarados. Who is usually nothing but a punching bag. Chopping bag? I don't know. There's no punching weapon now that I think about it. Monster Hunter 6? Fast blunt weapon? You know? I mean, that already existed in Frontier, I think. Tonfas or whatever they were called. I think that was in Frontier. I can't really remember. Granted, I never played it, so I can't really remember. It's just, I don't know. I know Tonfas existed in a game. And it was just a fast, like, blunt weapon. Because that doesn't exist currently. Unless you want to count Hammer or Hunting Horn as fast, but I certainly wouldn't. Let's grab these red pits, even though I'm not going to use them. Oh yeah, I forgot. They gave you that master rank in this game, didn't they? And then that's kind of just part of your base set in Rise, huh? Forgot about that. I feel like I always forget about that, honestly. And then I get reminded by it every time I hunt them for the first time in master rank. Yeah, no. Oh no. That's fine. I'll take it, I guess. Yeah. Nice. Love to see that. Actually landed True Charge Slash on Gyarados for once. That's a rare occurrence, honestly. Nice. That was clean. How about no? And then the sleep right after? Alright, that's a hell of a combo. Alright. How did that... How? What? I don't even understand how that hit you. But okay, whatever. Whatever. That's fine. Since I actually have Mega Potions for free now, so... And I can do this now. They only like tenderize whenever they're leaving, so I'm actually gonna grab that. I know it needs some ore. I don't know if it's from red or blue. Well, doesn't matter because it wasn't that. I mean, I guess more Steamworks material at the very least. So, woo, I guess. Alright. Yeah. Wow. Although, to be fair, I don't know why I'd ever try that on him, since he's kind of in the ground, like, literally, all the time. No. Fair enough. Okay. That was a big old waste of time. Couldn't turn far enough. Alright. That's fine. This little mount here. You're gonna be annoying. Oh, okay. There we go. Man, I tried to do something, like, good, too. Feels bad. I do something cool and new. He really just got pushed into me. Ow. Got the head tenderized. So that's just more damage. Ooh, another mount too. Another mount to boot. No actual, like, knockdown attack, though. Of course. Why would I want that? Oh yeah, I forgot that that does KO damage. Nice. Boom. Boom. I'm just gonna try to, like, do it blind, see how that goes. Yeah, well, not very well. There we go. Okay. Not a good hit on that, but it was a hit nonetheless. Fine, I'll let him go. No. That doesn't even make sense. Why did that happen again? Like that, I don't get it. Doesn't help that the box is not. There's no actual like collision for like a few inches of the head. So I can't really line it up correctly anyway. Alright, there he goes though. 15 minutes, huh? Well, he's always had way more health than he needs. Wow, cool. Hopefully I get what I need from this, because I don't want to hunt another Gyrototus. But I will have to. I want full focus, which is kind of an important thing to have. I have no idea what I need. So I'm just gonna have to wait for the notification. I don't know that that's really helpful, but guess I have it. Ooh. Nice. Do I put it on now though? I don't think I do. Because I believe I will be losing a critical draw. Yeah. Yeah, so I think I'm gonna just then go hunt Koro Puke Puke because that gives me both. Well, it gives me all three of my critical draw from here. I mean, oh, screw it. I think the defense is kind of like important right now, at least for early game. Alright, so I guess then we'll go hunt Coral Puke Puke. It's alright that you're late to the party, that's fine. But yeah, this is the first bit of Master Rank. So far, so good. I forgot to throw that on. But, hurting in the decorations department, but that's kind of how it goes in these. But, alright. Let's go for a coral puke puke. Still a 1, right? It might be a 2. Looks like it's a 2. It is indeed a 2. Alright.
Let's do this.
Hopefully I don't have to do this too many times, because this will get me full critical draw. Then I don't really need to worry from here about losing my focus, because I have the Gyarados legs already, which are not pink in Master Rank. Just gonna point that out. They're not pink anymore. So why were they pink in high rank? Hell if I know. Still makes no sense to me. Get out of my box. It's my hunting supplies. No, they are not pink. See? The alpha ones have like the pink on the front, but like, have you like seen it? In high rank, the metal like on the back, like you see how it's like, you know, gray? Like that's pink. I don't know why. This is not even the right shade of pink either. Doesn't even match the front, but there's a pink that does. Alright. You suck. Little mounts. Yeah, I might want to look out for that. Snuck up right on you. I should have went for the tail, but I'm already up here. Whatever. I guess I'll go for this little bit here. Maybe. Something like this. If this even works. Because it's failed the last 3 times I've tried it. Because it hits right here for some reason. Okay, it didn't hit that time. I mean, I guess that does make sense, yeah. Why is Gyarados even this color in the first place? That's fair. Yeah, I'm realizing I'm definitely gonna have to do that, or I'm not gonna get any true charge slashes off unless it's a read. Because they just, everything gets up way too fast in Master Rank. Kinda sucks a little bit, not gonna lie. I don't really like that playstyle. Now let's try forward again. Alright, you're gonna wake up, so I'm just gonna do this. I always forget how long of how long of a freaking recovery that move has. You gotta stop doing it. Alright. Ain't complain too much. I guess minus the tail not coming off yet. I remember for Charge Blade saying that that tail's really stuck on there. Which I guess kind of makes sense. Well, as opposed to other monsters, just like gameplay wise, because like for most other monsters, it's like it just kind of adds to their moveset. But for Coral Puke Puke, it's kind of like a huge part of their moveset. I just really want to hit it there. Can you actually do it? Like... There it is. Wasn't sure if that would hit me or not. Oh. I'm not gonna go for the tail just so I don't get a tail cut and end this early. Because this is a decent bit of extra damage. Works. Fair. I'm gonna throw this on. That was just kind of weird. Alright. Alright, getting a little sleep there. Nice. No way in hell I'm getting the... Maybe I am. I'm gonna try it. I don't really trust that it's gonna work, but... Oh, okay. Nice. That would have been a sick tail cut right there. Just gonna point that out. Sadly, it didn't happen though. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm saying. Like Horo Puki's tail's such a huge part of its moveset that like if you could just cut it off instantly, it'd be like as easy as like Rathians. It's just like nope. Just there would be no fight. Also, rip Shamos. I can't see, but nice. There goes the tail. Ah, man. Earplugs are great. Genuine question though, why the hell is earplugs like a skill? Like, earplugs are something you wear. Should that not just be like an extra piece of equipment that you bring along? Like, why is it a skill? Fair. I didn't get to abuse that very much. Let's go. I should have just went for True Charge. I need to keep that in mind that basically I'm not getting full combos off anymore. Things get up way too fast. Which is kind of annoying because I really don't like having to cancel with Slinger Burst. Just feels weird. Oh, hello. I'm not over here. It knew. It knew I wasn't over here. This is 1000% gonna hit before I actually... Oh, or not. Yeah. That one definitely was pretty spot on. Definitely don't want to lose stamina through this, because that would be a lot. Go with the head. Oh. Nice. Yeah, so it looks like this is also gonna be around like 15 minutes for most hunts. Okay. So it's actually seeming like Lance once again is like actually, like I was pretty accurate with Lance being just faster once you get used to it. Like should have been a mantle. I mean I guess that kind of would make it a lot more accessible. Like yeah, it makes sense that it's still a skill because it's been a skill for like literally a decade at this point. But it's just like it's earplugs. Like that is an actual object. It's like if they made a skill for like I don't know, Tsuchiyaku in this game specifically called sunglasses. It's like what like that's just an object you wear. Why is that a skill? Did I get I can make one of them. Alright, cool. But yeah, to make it a mantle would have probably been a better like option because it's a 2-slot skill, is it not? So like it's not just like, oh yeah, I can throw it in there or whatever. I already have my one focus. Yeah. I don't know. I feel like it probably would have been a good idea though. Because like, really? They did balance. It's a 3-slot? I don't know that that's balancing it well though. Like yeah, it's a strong skill. It's a 5-level skill. Like that's my problem with it. It's a 5-level skill. If it was a 3-level skill, maybe. But 3 slots is pretty rough. I didn't even... That and windproof, I think, are 3 slots, aren't they? Which I definitely think windproof should have been a mantle. 1000%. Because that just helps with, like, flying monsters. Like, at least that is, like, a kind of all-around purpose. Do I hunt another Coral Puke? Honestly, probably. Yeah, I'll hunt a Kuliaku, then go back to it. But yeah, I don't know that making it a 3-slot is necessarily balancing it well. Because, like, it can be a strong skill, but I'm just gonna point something out. So, for skills, earplugs. It does not stop you from getting staggered at all until level 3. Like, it only makes you get staggered less. But until level 3, it does not stop you from getting staggered at all. So I feel like if it was a level 3 skill, it'd probably be a bit more balanced as a 3 slot, but like, as it is, no. I don't see a world where I would, like, unless I have no other options, I would ever choose that over another skill, really. Because honestly, I would literally rather have stun resistance than earplug, than one level of earplugs. Unless it's like a level 3 or 5. Because, like, think about it like that. If it is not going to get you level 3 or 5, it really doesn't make a difference. It's still essentially the same outcome. You still end up getting staggered. You might as well just have something else. Like evade extend, like evade window, and just try to dodge through it or something. I don't know. I feel like it's way too much of an investment for one skill and it being a 3 slot, which is already rare enough. Because, like, I literally make Kushala armor instead of, like, getting windproof or, like, wind 5, like, windproof 5, just because it's not worth getting. Make it a chance like free mail. That's an interesting idea. I was hunting that. Rude. See that? The heck? Okay, at least you made him drop another piece of material, I guess, but like, hey, I was hunting that. Oh, damn. Oh, I don't have any, slinger ammo. I tried to do the cancel, and I was like, wait. I kinda need ammo for this. But yeah, I don't... Like, I feel like windproof as a mantle wouldn't have been the worst thing. Because, like, oh yeah, it'd make Kushala easy. Like, that's fine. I think hunting Kushala to get it would be the way to do it, honestly. Okay. But yeah, I think that probably would have been the best solution for that. But yeah, I think that, like, earplugs is kind of a weird. Like, it's in a weird spot because, like, all monsters roar. Like, this is just a fact. But, like, certain ones, it's a lot more useful to be able to not get staggered by it. Others, it doesn't matter too much. And I mean, some just straight up don't stagger you. But that's mostly like early game. But I kind of like that idea though of just making it a chance. So it's like, you can go for it. It kind of ends up being a trade-off in a weird way. Where, like, do you go for the chance How important is it to you to get the chance to not get staggered versus trying to dodge it and you might miss anyway? Nice whiff. What? Okay. Yeah, I feel like there's certain skills that are like in a very weird spot. Because it's like they're either really good, but if they're too easy to get, it just like invalidates certain things. Or they're like bad, but if you get it too easy, it's also like stupidly strong. Like Critical Eye is a weird thing, because in Rise, they made Critical Eye a 2 slot. I think that's not good. I think Critical Eye being a 2 slot is a bad idea. Because it's a 7 level skill. Like, it's kind of like, it's a weird balancing act. Because if you make it too easy to get, things just get invalidated. But although I think in general we probably need to tone down the amount of skills sets get in general. I think it's a bit out of control. I wouldn't mind having like a hybrid system like older Monster Hunters where you can get negative skills. But like keep it like the current system, but just have it you can lose levels of skills. I think that would be a good middle ground. Because sets are ridiculous in Gen 5. So I'm hoping in Gen 6 they're a little turned down a little bit. You don't have to like kill them, but like, you know, having 3 pages of nothing but skills and set bonuses, it's a bit much. At the moment, Monster Hunter players are more of the monster. Yeah. Yeah. I can definitely see that argument. Yeah, I don't know. Like, it's it's definitely making me interested to see what they do in Monster Hunter 6. Because I don't think we'll be going back to the old system where it's like, you know, 10 levels, like you need like plus 10 to activate a skill, plus 15 for a higher version. But I could see a mixture of the two where you can lose skills and have negative levels. It just basically becomes a simpler version of the old system. But I think just the amount of numbers that you could get from all of your sets is just like, it could end up being a spreadsheet. And I realized this whenever my PC was actually having issues, so I played a bit of Generations Ultimate. And I forgot how things were laid out. And I barely played the game very long, and I was like, oh god, this is literally a spreadsheet of the skills I have. So, I don't know. I'm kind of hoping, if anything, that's kind of what I want. It would tone down sets a little bit, but not too much, where it becomes like, you know, does your set really matter? Or like having one viable set. It would also encourage switching your sets up, like, oh, the monster I'm hunting has, like, does water? Well, if I have negative fire, it doesn't matter. Like, I'm not getting hit by fire. So it kind of, like, encouraged that a little bit. I don't know. Obviously, you know, I don't work at Capcom. So, you know, I'm not the one thinking of ideas. But that's what I would like for skills. Feels like the set makes the hunter rather than enhance. Yeah, I think that's a good way to put it. The set, instead of enhancing the hunter, is basically the hunter. Now, it was a little less so in this game until you got to, like, endgame. Until you got into, like, Safi and, like, all that. Because, like, I don't have many skills. Like, that's what I got. It's not a whole lot, and a lot of those are just kind of extras from other pieces of armor. But, yeah, I think that is a really good way to say it. Like, it's just a little too much where it's like, like, you just end up being able to become too strong. That's kind of why I think negative skills would be a good idea. Because it would make you have to do some trade-offs. But not too many where you feel weak. Because I will say, like, older Monster Hunter, you could feel weak for a long time. And it also was annoying to, like, actually get points in a skill. Or not really points, but, like, to activate a skill. Because, like, oh, I can get 3 from this piece, 2 from this piece, 4 from this piece. Oh, I get negative from this piece, though, and it's like, it just ended up being very messy and basically became a spreadsheet. But I think that combined with the point system that this has for skills would be, like, perfect. Where it wouldn't be too strong, I don't think. Or at least has potential. It depends on what negative skills they put on things. But I think that has the best potential for, like, just feeling good. Being able to have a strong build, but have it be more enhancing your play style than just like, oh yeah, this is how I play now. Like, what was it in Rise? There's a skill that literally just, like, makes you dodge automatically and heal whenever you, like, switch skill swap, and it's like, alright, well, I guess I'm doing that now. Like, you're at a disadvantage, essentially, if you don't use certain skills. Which, I think, in my opinion, should never be a thing. Alright. Okay. Really? The roar woke him up? I don't know. I'm excited to see what Monster Hunter 6 has in store. Whenever that comes out. I'm hoping next year. Old system, but lower the amount required to activate the skill. Amount gain. Yeah. That's fair, but, yeah, I mean, in a way, that's almost kind of what I'm suggesting. Because, like, instead of, like, +2, +3, -4, Wait, what? Why is it sending that this way? What the fuck? But instead of like all those, it could just be individual points here. Like, I feel like that's basically what that is. Is just a simpler version of the old system. And hell, that would make it so more armor pieces are viable, too. Because, you know, there's the classic, do you want razor sharp, or do you want, like, do you want razor sharp, speed sharpening, protective polish? Like, what do you want? Because in the old games, you really couldn't get more than one of those. Well, was speed sharpening even a thing? I don't think it was. Maybe it was? No, it wasn't, because it just was one swipe. But you used a whetstone. But you know, like you couldn't get protective polish and razor sharp on the same set usually. So I think like that would be a decent thing. You could cut down on the amount of levels of skills. Hell, bring back the alpha and beta thing, but make it so alpha and beta are just different skills. What about that? That could be interesting. And also Rip Coolio. But, like, what about that? So, like, I don't know, Alpha Coolio could have the, like, well, I think it's usually one critical eye it has on it. But, like, Beta could have, like, I don't know, some other skill. It likes to move around a lot, like evade extender or something. Just, I don't know. Not really like it's Blade Master and Gunner sets, but like how there are two sets. Like, it's not specifically Blade Master Gunner, but like this is one set, this is another option. Like, so it's not specifically for that. Granted, some monsters could end up like that. Like Nargahuga, I feel like would be a good idea. A bunch of critical eye, or Pierce up. Like, get Pierce shot up for the ranged weapons, or a bunch of critical eye. Like some monsters I feel like kind of would go in better with the having it kind of be like that. But I don't think it should always be like that, because it was a little annoying, kind of. Because he just basically had the same thing listed multiple times visually, almost. But I don't know. I think that'd make it a bit more interesting. I guess kind of since I'm going up here, I can kind of explain it a bit better. I mean, I guess in a way, it kind of almost has it in this game. Almost. It's not quite what I have in mind. Where the hell? Oh, there it is. But like, say for this. Like, see how this has critical boost? This could have critical eye. And it'd have this, I think it should have like, maybe it'd be some minor balancing, but like, you know, this has a 4 slot, this could have like 2 1 slots or something, I don't know. Like it does now, like, I don't know, that'd be up to Capcom to balance that better. But like, you know, it's, do you want critical boost or do you want critical eye? Like, instead of this system where it just gives you a skill but you get less decoration slots, I think just it being another option that has different skills on it would be cool. And it would make it so there's a lot more viable options. I don't know if... no, not I want this first. But I just think having more options is a good thing. I guess now that I think about it, that's kind of the problem with especially Rise, but also like Endgame Iceborne, is you didn't have options, you just got it all. Like, I think that's kind of where the problems kind of, the bloat of the skills kind of started to come from, is you didn't really choose what you wanted, you just got everything. Also, I don't know how it was in Monster Hunter 4, so I don't know if they separated it with, like, Blade Master and Gunner and that. Because I haven't gone back that far. I believe I only played the demo of For You. And I only... The farthest back I've got, like, farthest backwards I've gotten, although it technically isn't backwards, because it came out at... But Generations Ultimate, so... I know not, like, you know, as far back as you should go, but whatever. But I don't know. Like I've said, I am really curious what they're gonna do in Monster Hunter 6. Like, is it just gonna be crazy? Like, is it just gonna be like Rise crazy with skills? I'd kind of hope not, but it's still gonna be fun if it is. Because I guess, like, an example of just how crazy it's gotten in this game, I basically, I think you might be able to do it in, like, endgame with perfect, like, decorations and stuff, but, like, in this game, my endgame build for Dual Blades was, like, 4-piece set of Silver Rathalos, so I had True Critical Element, and I had, like, Weakness Exploit and Critical Boost, and I think I had Protective Polish, and that's, like, it. But in Rise, I had like full Critical Eye, full Weakness Exploit, full Critical Boost, full Elemental Attack, full like full Critical Element, like all that stuff, and it's like I just got so much stuff. So you could choose the armor piece that fit better to the jewels. I mean, even jewels, yeah, that could play a part in it, but yeah. So if you already have a lot of critical boosts and go for... Exactly, yeah. Sure. Yeah. Yeah, that's kind of like what I'm saying, yeah. Is like, if you already have the stuff to make certain things, like, you have options. Because then that would make a lot more things viable. Which I think is kind of like in desperate need. And yeah, I'm hoping the next iteration is a lot more tame. I'm hoping. Like, I'm not gonna be, you know, I'm not gonna hate the game. I feel that, granted, I do like Rise a little less than World, but I think that more comes down to gameplay than skills. But like, if it is as crazy as Rise, or even crazier with skills, I'm probably still gonna love the game. Like, and there's really nothing wrong with that. That's just kind of how I'm thinking about it, though. Is like, I hope that it tones things down a bit, but if it doesn't, it's still gonna be fun. It's still gonna be Monster Hunter. It's just it's not gonna feel. I feel like it just doesn't feel as rewarding if you just have a bunch of skills that make things super easy. Nice. Yeah, Rise is kind of insane. And yeah, you can get... Granted, I mean, the damage numbers really don't mean a whole lot. Rise is a lot more inflated with the numbers than World was. It's just like how things scale. But, yeah. Like, I don't think you can directly compare the damage numbers from this to Rise. I really don't think you can. Everything's gonna look weaker, but... But, like, yeah, you can do ridiculous damage in Rise. And a lot of it is because of the skills. Like, it's not really coming down to the player just being good, it's more just... You have gotten so insane skill-wise. I will say though, I feel like we're probably getting Monster Hunter 6 next year. I see no world where we don't get something Monster Hunter next year. Because it's 20th anniversary. But whatever it is, I think it's just that's gonna be really, you're gonna see where they want to go with things a little bit. Like, I think Rise went a little overboard on finding the monster as well. You know, just the monster appearing on the map is a bit too gamey. You know? Like, I want to hunt the monster. I think World did it best, honestly. Where you have to find tracks. It's like that's actually a thing hunters do sometimes, so... It's fitting. And I guess back to like what I was saying earlier, where you really can't compare the numbers. I believe like Gunlance at like endgame, like shells do like 400 damage. Granted, I don't know what they do in World, but I'm almost positive it's way less than 400. Like, I'm pretty sure it all goes like 400 plus. So like damage numbers are inflated big time in Rise. So I don't really think you can one-to-one comparison that. On top of the fact that, like, you know, switch skills can kind of be insane. Especially if we get, like, you know... I don't know if I want to spoil it for you, but, like, certain Monster and Sunbreak's armor set that, like, makes all of your switch skills do more damage. So... I don't know. I'm excited though, whatever it ends up being. I'm gonna play the crap out of it. I'll actually have something to play after I record parts for YouTube. So, there's that. Because, I always just end stream after I do 2 parts, so... I'll actually have something to record. Which will just be like a playthrough of that. My god. thank you. I really wanted that to be a tail cut. Like a really bad. Alright. Sharpen up. And mind you, these criticisms towards Rise, like, I still enjoy the game. I don't play it anywhere near as much as World. Granted, I kind of, you know, have this series going. And I like to play other games. So, you know, if I'm busy playing World all the time, I don't want to play other Monster Hunter games as often. But one of Risen Monsters in Rise says 300k. I wouldn't be surprised. Yeah. I would not be surprised. Risen Monsters are insane. Which, by the way, I'm pretty sure I'm not including in my playthrough when I do this in Rise. Because those are, like, anomaly rank shit. And I'm not doing that. Yeah, exactly. Like, numbers are really inflated. So it's not really fair to one-to-one comparison them, but I mean, don't get me wrong, that's still a ridiculous amount of damage. Like, that's still way more comparatively than you could, like, ever do in this game. That's gonna hurt a little bit. It's fine though. That's less fine. Damn. I tried. Oh, man. Oh, I thought you were about to run into that for me. I would have appreciated that, honestly. That's fine. Yeah, figured that'd still hit me. Didn't get it off in time. I don't think this is hitting. Oh, maybe it is. It is, okay. There's the KO I was wanting. Yeah. All I know is I'm actually, like, really excited for next year, because I feel like definitely getting something Monster Hunter next year. I feel like there's no way we're not. Whatever it is. My dream, if I could ask for anything Monster Hunter, it would be a generation style game. In, like, 5th gen gameplay. I think that would be amazing. That would be an insane amount of work, and I highly doubt it'll ever happen. But if I could ask for anything, that would be it. 1000%. Okay, he knows I'm here. Okay. Never mind then. Alright. Boom. Boom. Down you go. Okay. Couldn't get in a GU. Definitely would give it a chance. Yeah. I mean, I'm more saying, like, you know, just so we can have all of the monsters in, like, this current format. Because, like, you know, I feel like it's hard to deny the jump from Gen 4 to Gen 5 is so huge. Comparatively to every other generation, they didn't change anywhere near as much. So just like if they did that, put it into, I guess it'd be our RE engine. First off, you'd have all the skeletons for all of the monsters. So maybe we could finally get some snake wyverns. Or maybe we'll actually get a good Piscine wyvern. Beatotus isn't too bad. But I don't know. I just think like if of anything, granted I'm being greedy as hell. I just want the max amount of content for my $60 or $70. Like I just want all the content I can get. So I'm being greedy as hell there. Because the amount of work that would take is insane. Because what, that's probably it's probably like what, 130 plus monsters? You know, what's that take? Like a month? Let's make this piece of armor. And then that will be it for this part. I believe that's my full set. Yep. I don't know if I'm hunting Rathalos next part, but either way, that is going to do it for this part. If you watch this on YouTube, I hope you enjoyed. Like, subscribe, all that fun stuff. And I will see you next time. See ya.